Hello, good morning, children. Today we will start short answer type questions, important IP question bank solutions. Important question bank. Question bank problems. Complex numbers. First question. Short answer type questions. Now start. We will start today. The question is, if z is equal to x plus iy and the point P is the Argand plane represented by z, find the locus of z satisfying the equation mod of z minus 2 minus 3i equal to 5. This is the question for important question, that is the given equation, the locus, find the locus of z satisfying the given equation z minus 2 minus 3i in the modulus equal to 5. So write down first, given equation is mod of z minus 2 minus 3i equal to 5. So given, and if the value is given, if z equal to x plus iy, then mod z equal to modulus of means x square plus y square. Now substitute in the given equation, that is x plus iy minus 2 minus 3i equal to 5 in the modulus. Take the real parts and imaginary parts as separated. X minus 2 plus I into y minus 3 in the modulus equal to 5. Now it is in the form of z equal to x plus iy. So then expanded the form is modulus of z to remove, that means root over x square. X means here x minus 2. Y means here y minus 3 whole square equal to 5. So for simplification, we can to remove the square root, the squaring on both sides here, that is, then you get x minus 2 whole square plus y minus 3 whole square equal to 25. Then simplified form is x square plus 4 minus 4x plus y square plus 9 minus 6y equal to 25. The last term is x square plus y square minus 4x minus 6y minus 12 equal to 0 is the locus of z, represents equation of a circle. This is the first question in the SAQ. Next, go to the second question. Just read what is the question is given. First, listen. If z equal to x plus iy and p is the Argand plane represented by z, find the locus of z satisfying the equation mod of z minus 2 minus 3i equal to 5. So, the given equation is mod of z minus 2 minus 3i equal to 5, where the z is equal to, we can replace by x plus iy. It is given x plus iy minus 2 minus x plus iy minus 2 minus 3i equal to 5 in the modulus. Take the real parts as 2 real parts and imaginary parts to imaginary parts, that is x minus 2 plus I into y minus 3 equal to 5. So if z equal to x plus iy, the formula for mod z is root of x square plus y square, where x is replaced by here x minus 2, that is x minus 2 whole square plus y in the terms of y means y minus 3 whole square equal to 5. So squaring on both sides, then x minus 2 whole square plus y minus 2 whole square equal to 25. Now expanded form, therefore x square plus y square minus 4x minus 6y minus 12 equal to 0 is the locus object. It represents equation of a circle. This carries 4 marks in the IP question. Okay, next go to the second bit, second question. Show that the points represented by show that the points in the Argand plane. Second question. Show that the points in the Argand plane represented by the complex numbers represented by the complex numbers minus 2 plus 7i comma minus 3 by 2 plus 1 by 2i comma 4 comma minus 3i 4 minus 3i, and last one is 7 by 2 into 1 plus I are the vertices of a rhombus. Are the vertices of a rhombus. Vertices of a rhombus. Vertices of a rhombus. So what is the value for finding? The question is given that in the Argand plane the points represented by the complex numbers minus 2 plus 7i comma minus 3 by 2 plus 1 by 2i comma 4 minus 3i 7 by 2 into 1 plus I are the vertices of a rhombus. So first draw the figure rhombus. So that is rhombus figure. Let the points be A, B, C, D. Let the points to be A, B, C, D we have taken. The points represented by solution. The points represented by minus 2 plus 7i comma minus 3 by 2 plus 1 by 2i comma 4 minus 3i comma 7 by 2 into 1 plus I, or let the points be take it as A. That means minus 2 comma 7 as a point, that is minus 2 comma 7. And next the point minus 3 by 2 comma 1 by 2. And next point is C. C is nothing but 4 comma minus 3. And D is 7 by 2 comma 7 by 2 multiplied by I means this is also 7 by 2. Next find out the distance between A is the point here, write down here minus 2 comma 7. And B is minus 3 by 2 comma 1 by 2, and C is the value is given 4 comma minus 3, and D is given that as 7 by 2 comma 7 by 2. So to prove rhombus means all the sides should be equal and the diagonal should not be equal. So that is AB, BC, CD and AD should be equal. So find out the first distance between the points. So that is AB. AB means formula is then AB equal to root over the distance between the formula is the distance between the 2 points is y2 minus y1 whole square. Just to find out the distance. that it should be equal. AB, BC, CD and AD must be equal. So let us find out AB. AB means the distance between the given 2 points. So that is minus 2 plus 3 by 2 whole square plus 7 minus 1 by 2 whole square. Let us simplify. So that is minus 2 plus 3 by 2 whole square means 1 by 2. 1 by 2 whole square means 1 by 4. Next 7 minus 1 by 2 means 13 by 2. 13 by 2 means 169 by 4. So that is root over 170 by 4. 170 by 4 means nothing but root over 170 by 2. This is the distance between the point as AB. Similarly, find out next side, that is BC. BC equal to same formula. Next BC distance B to C. Minus 3 by 2 minus 3 by 4 whole square. Next 1 by 2 plus 3 whole square. Same thing, all the distances, find out the distances only. So that is 15, so 11. 4 minus 2, that is taking the LCM, minus 8 minus 11 means 11. 11 means 121 by 4. Next 6 plus 1, 7 means 49 by 4. That is root over 121 plus 41, that is also 170. 170 by 4 nothing but root over 170 by 2. So that is also same. AB distance, BC distance. Next find out the CD. CD distance means root over 4 minus 7 by 2. 4 minus 7 by 2 whole square plus minus 3 minus 7 by 2 whole square. This is also same. Find out the distance between, that means 1 by 4. 1 by 2 whole square means 1 by 4 minus 13 by 2 means 169. 169 by 4 means this is also root 7, 170 by 2. Next go to the distance as AD. AD nothing but root over minus 3 by 2, A to D, minus 7 by 2, 7 by 2 plus 2, 7 by 2 plus 2 whole square plus 7 by 2 minus 7 whole square, that is also 11, that is 121 by 4 plus 49 by 4. So that is, this is also 170, root 170 by 4 means 2. So that is, therefore we can say that AB equal to BC equal to CD equal to AD. But it is not over. Now find out the just sides over. Now next find out the diagonals. So just diagonals, just copy that manana, all of you. Similarly find out the diagonals. If the diagonals should not be equal, then it is forms a rhombus. If the diagonal should be also equal, it forms a square. So in the rhombus, all the sides, adjacent sides should be equal and the diagonal should not be equal. So next to find out that this is only for sides over. Now just sides over. Next to find out the diagonals. So diagonals means next page. Diagonals, next to find out as diagonals. Diagonals means find out the AC side and similarly find out the BD. So AC means the distance between A to C, that is minus 2 minus 4 whole square. Next side is 7 plus 3 whole square, that is root over 36 plus 100, that is root over 136. So next similarly find out the distance between the diagonal BD, root over minus 3 by 2 minus 7 by 2 whole square plus 1 by 2 minus 7 by 2 whole square, that is 100 by 10 square means 100 by 4, that is 36 by 4, that is root over 136 by 2. Therefore we can say that the diagonals are AC is not equal to BD. Therefore the given points the given points forms a rhombus. Forms a rhombus. Why? Because diagonals are not equal, sides should be equal. So this is the second question. This is over now. Next go to the third question. In the same manner it is given. Third question. Show that the points in the organoid diagram. Show that the points in the organoid diagram. Points in the organoid diagram. Organoid diagram. Represented by the complex numbers. Represented by the complex numbers. Represented by the complex numbers. 2 plus 2i minus 2 minus 2i minus 2 root 3 plus 2 root 3i and are the vertices of a equilateral triangle. Are the vertices of a equilateral triangle. Are the vertices of a equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle. This is also same method. The distance equilateral triangle means all the sides must be equal. Equilateral means all the sides must be equal. That is simple basic formula. That is A. Let the points be A and B and C. Let the points as to taken as the complex numbers are given, but in as a point 2 plus 2a can be written as 2 comma 2. And second point is given minus 2 comma minus 2. And third point is given minus 2 root 3 comma 2 root 3. So these 3 points are equilateral means AB distance, BC distance and AC distance should be equal. We have to prove that's only. That much only, that is enough. So it forms a rhombus. So not rhombus means in the previous question is over. Just now find out the values for equilateral triangle. In the same way we have to solve. So first write down the points as to complex numbers as to point form. Therefore the points the points represented by minus 2 plus 2. 2 plus 2i comma minus 2 minus 2i comma 2 root 3 minus 2 root 3 plus 2 root 3i, or it is in the organoid plane. So let us the points be taken as A of 2 comma 2 and B of minus 2 comma minus 2 and C of 2 minus 2 root 3 comma 2 root 3. This is the values for the complex number as to point form. Let us find out the distance between. First find out the sides. Sides means AB. AB distance formula is root over x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. That is root over 2 plus 2 whole square. That is 2 plus 2 whole square plus this is also 2 plus 2 whole square. This is nothing but root 4 square plus 4 square. 16 plus 16, that is 32. 32 means 4 root 2. This is the value for, this is the value is nothing but 4 root 2. Root 32, that is nothing but 4 root 2. So that is the distance from A to B. So write down all of you. First, find out the show that the given points in the Argand diagram represented by the complex numbers 2 plus 2i minus 2 minus 2i minus 2 root 3 plus 2 root 3 are the vertices of a equilateral triangle. So, to prove that equilateral triangle means all the sides must be equal, that is AB, BC and CA, but is in the form of complex numbers. So, we have to change into the as a point represented by the complex numbers as a point. Therefore, the points represented by the complex numbers are a of 2 comma 2. 2 plus 2a means write down 2 comma 2. And b of minus 2 comma minus 2 and c of minus 2 root 3 comma 2 root 3. Let us find first. Now we need to prove that AB distance and BC distance and AC distance. Simple thing. So write down next page I'm going. So that is BC. AB is over now. Next find out the distance between BC. BC means minus 2 plus 2 root 3 whole square plus next also minus 2 root 3 whole square. AB distance over. Now find out the BC distance. Now it is in the form of A plus B whole square, A minus B whole square. Simple formula, since A plus B whole square plus A minus B whole square, that is 4 into A square plus B square. That is the basic formula, simple formula. Now just in the form of A plus B whole square plus A minus B whole square, that is root over 4 into A square. A square means 4, B square means 12. 4 3 is 12. That is also 4 16 plus. So simplify, that is also root 32, that is nothing but 4 root 2. Next goes to CA. CA is nothing but root over. So that is 2 plus 2 root 3 whole square. Next 2 minus 2 root 3 whole square. In the same way, this is also we can get 4 into, so 2, sorry, here 2 into na, 2 into 2 into 2 into a 4 plus 12. That is 32. 32 means 4 root 2. Therefore, all the distances are equal. AB distance equal to BC distance equal to CA distance. Therefore, the given points, the points represented by the given complex number, the given complex numbers form an equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle. Just to find out AB, BC, CA. This is in the form of A plus B whole square plus A minus B whole square. That is 2 into A square plus B square. So that is in the form of square root. I think forgot. So write here 2 into A square means 2 square, B square means 12. So 16 plus 12, 16 into 2, 32. 32 means 4 root 2. This is also A plus B whole square plus A minus B whole square. So same thing, that is also 4 root 2. Therefore, the distance from A to B, B to C and C to H are equal. That is 4 root 2. Therefore, the points represented by the given complex numbers form a equilateral triangle. This is the third question. In the same way, another question is there. Another question is there. Show that the points represent a complex numbers in the Argand plane by the given complex numbers, that is should be form a square. The points are given to prove that it is a square. Same method, same problem, the square only different. Square means that the difference between square and rhombus is diagonal should be equal in square, whereas in a rhombus, the diagonal should not be equal. That much enough to we have to prove. Third, next fourth question. Show that the points show that the points in the argand plane, in the argand plane represented by the complex numbers, represented by the complex numbers, represented by the complex numbers, 2 plus I, 4 plus 3I, 2 plus 5I, comma 3I are the vertices of a square, are the vertices of a square, are the vertices of a square. Same method, Nana, similar method. The given points are represented by the argand plane. Complex numbers are given. First, we have to change into the point form. And to prove that it is a square means all the sides square figure. If first you draw the square figure, all in a square, all the sides must be equal and the diagonals also equal. So we have to prove that much only. So now to find out the next to find the draw the figure first. So that is the point is given that square figure. So first draw the figure of A, B and then C and D. That is the point is given. A has to given that what is the value is given? A is nothing but 2 plus I. 2 plus I nothing but it has to be 2 comma 1. Next one is 4 plus 3. That is must be in the point form, that is 4 comma 3. And the third point as given 2 plus 5I, that is 2 comma 5. The last point is only 3I is given. 3I means real part is not there, means put it as a 0, and 3I means write as 3. Next goes to draw the diagonals and AD diagonal also BD diagonal. So in the figure square means we have to prove all the sides must be equal and the diagonals also must be equal. That is the basic rule. In the same way, in the previous two problems we have completed, in the same way we have to write the same method. That is the solution. Let the points be, let the points be A of 2 comma 1, whereas 2 plus 2I means 2 comma 1, and B of 4 comma 3, and C of 2 comma 5, and D of 0 comma 3. 0 comma 3. Therefore the distance between the first base sides are, first we have to find out the sides only. Sides means AB. AB means root over x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Just the basic formula, root over x2 minus x1 whole square, that is 2 minus 4, 2 minus 4 whole square plus 1 minus 3 whole square, that is root 8. In the same way BC, BC nothing but 4 minus 2 whole square plus 3 minus 5 whole square, that is also root 8. And next side is AB, BC, AB, BC. Oh, next find out CD. CD means square root of CD, 2 minus 0 whole square, 2 minus 0 whole square, points. C2D, 2 minus 0 whole square plus 1 minus 2143 2503. Next CD. CD distance 2 minus 0 whole square plus 5 minus 3 whole square. That is 4 plus 4. That is also root 8. Next B CD over. Next find out AD. AD distance means 2 minus 0 whole square plus 1 minus 3 whole square. That is also root 8. Next find out the sides are over now. Now find out the diagonals. Diagonals means AC diagonal, root over, and similarly BD diagonal root over. AC means 2 minus 2 whole square, 2 minus 2 whole square plus 1 minus 5 whole square, that is 4. So next BD diagonal means 4 minus 0 whole square, 4 minus 0 whole square plus 3 minus 3 whole square, that is also 4. So therefore we can say that AB equal to BC equal to CD equal to AD and AC equal to BD. From this we can say that the given points form a square. The three questions are very easy and very important. In these three questions, by the using the formula is root over distance formula, distance between the 2 points, root over x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Just to simplify and find the sides and diagonals, whether the triangles means diagonals are not equal, when next in the square means diagonals also equal. The points adjacent side should be equal. So therefore AB equal to BC equal to CD equal to AD and AC equal to BD. Therefore the given points forms a square. That's enough to prove. Next go to the next question. Question number 4. The points P comma Q denotes the complex numbers Z1 comma Z2 in the Argand plane and O is the origin if Z1 Z2 bar plus Z2 Z1 bar equal to 0, then show that angle POQ equal to 90 degrees. So the points in the Argand planes, that is Z1 and Z2, but the points are denoted by P comma Q, that the relation and O is the origin. The condition is given Z1 Z2 bar plus Z2 Z1 bar must be equal to 0. Then show that angle POQ equal to 90 degrees. Let some rough figure I am drawing. Let the points be as Z1. Let it be Z1 equal to x1 plus iy1. But in the point form, let us take a denote a value. It is x1 comma y1. And let z equal to somewhere else. Z2 also suppose in the anywhere. So x2 plus iy2. So that is the point represented by q is x2 comma y2. So obviously it is 0. And that means origin. So first we have to find out the slope of OP. So first we write down what are the data is given. So solution, the given points P comma Q denotes the complex numbers Z1 comma Z2. So that is let we have taken as the numbers Z1 x1 plus complex number, that is x1 plus iy1, and z2 equal to x2 plus iy2. Now find out the z1 bar here. Z1 bar means its conjugate x1 minus iy1, and z2 bar means its conjugate, that is x2 minus iy2. Whereas the origin also is given, So that is, let the origin be, let origin means let O comma 0, the O that is 0 comma 0 is the origin. Just the slope we have to find. Just the slope of OP. Slope of OP means y2 minus y1 by slope formula x2 minus x1. That will becomes to the slope is y1 by x1. Similarly, slope of OQ that is but nothing but y2 by x2. Just drawing the just rough idea for I am giving side by side. But the condition is given. The condition is given that given z1 into z2 bar plus z2 into z1 bar equal to 0, where therefore substituted z1 means x1 plus iy1 into z2 bar means x2 minus iy2 plus z2 means x2 plus iy2 into z1 bar means x1 minus iy1 equal to 0. Now simplify, that is x1 x2 x2 just general multiplication minus I into x1 y2 plus I into x2 y1 minus I square into y1 y2 plus next term general term multiplication x1 x2 minus I into x2 y1 x2 y1 next multiply with I plus I into x1 y2 minus I square into y1 y2 equal to 0. So here the terms, anything terms will be cancelled. X1 y2 is given I into x1 y2, I into x1 y2 here, I into x1 y2 cancel, I into x2 y1, I into x minus plus sign minus or go. So you can here x1 x2 and here also x1 x2, that is nothing but 2 in 2 times of x1 x2, and the next I square means minus 1, that is becomes 2 plus I y1 y2, here y1 y2, that is 2 y1 y2 equal to 0. So what is the question is given, it should be continued in the next page, but remaining the what the question is given that the points in the p comma q, the complex numbers in the argon diagram, O is the origin. The condition is given that z1 into z2 bar plus z2 into z1 bar equal to 0, then show that angle POQ equal to 90 degrees is given. So let the points as a point z1 equal to, we can take it as x1 plus I1 nothing but p as a point p of x1 y1, and the z2 suppose given that x2 plus I y2, that the point should be q of x2 y2. So that is, must find out the slope of OP means y2 minus y1 by x2 minus formula, then you get the formula y1 by x1. Similarly, slope of OQ nothing but y2 by x2. So that is 0 comma 0 origin, that is, so this slope already over. Next goes to the given condition z1 and z2 bar means x1 z1, let the points be z1 equal to x1 plus I by 1, that is z1 bar, that is x1 minus I by 1, and z2 is nothing but x2 plus I by 2. Z2 bar is nothing but its conjugate replaced by the plus as to minus, that's all. Now given the condition, we can substitute and simplify. Just you simplify terms, will the two terms will be get cancelled, then you get 2x1 x2 plus 2y2 y2 equal to 0. From this, next we have to go change into root of x1 x1 x2 plus y1 y2 equal to 0. From this x1 x2 we have write as x1 x2 equal to minus y1 y2. That means we can change into slope form and bring this side x y1 into y1 by x1 and y2 by x2 equal to minus 1. I am just doing this is nothing but minus 1. Okay, this is nothing but slope of OQ, slope of OQ, this is nothing but represent as in the previous page we have learned slope of slope of OP or OQ. OP, slope of first one is y1 by x1 is slope of OP, and the second one is slope of OQ, slope of OQ nothing but equal to minus 1. If the product of the slopes is minus 1, then we can say that The angle between the two lines, the given two lines are must be perpendicular. So that is what the points, so that is O and P and O and Q. So that is angle between them is, we can say that product of the slopes is -1, that is nothing but angle OPQ forms a right angle triangle. That the question is proved that this only. Angle POQ equal to 90 degrees. So the question is in the form of, next given the condition from, we have to Z1 into Z2 bar plus Z2 into Z1 bar is equal to Z1 bar equal to Z1 bar equal to, condition is given, let the points be as taken as Z1 and Z2. So Z1 is nothing but its complement, and Z2 is nothing but Z2 bar is nothing but x2 minus I by 2. Then the conditions are substitute in the given condition, and then you get the value slope of OP and slope of OQ equal to -1. Then therefore the angle between the points POQ forms a 90 degrees. That is, then the condition is proved. Show that the points are given, angle POQ equal to 90. So remaining problems you have to learn. I will send the total remaining problems. You have to practice again and again. So tomorrow we'll start. Thank you, Nana.